Welcome everybody in the room and online. Let's start sitting up today. And we're going to focus a little bit on back and we'll do some things for our hands today. So find a comfortable position, cross-legged if that feels nice to you. Otherwise, adjust your legs as needed. And just take a moment to sit up as tall as is possible in this position. Let your legs be heavy. Maybe let your arms rest on your legs. Draw your spine up tall. And then take a moment to locate your lower abdominal area and pull it just a little bit in and a little bit up. Not so much that you can't breathe or it brings your shoulders up to your ears, but just to engage that spot. If it feels good, you could shut your eyes or just gaze softly at the floor. Take a moment to check in. Just notice how you're arriving today. Notice what you're bringing with you to class. Notice any aches or pains or tight spots or tired spots. Also notice the places that feel rested and ready to work. Notice any thoughts, plans, memories, whatever you're bringing with you in your mind. Just note those things. And then turn your attention to all the places on your body that are in contact with the floor. What is the sensation of sitting here in this space? What parts of you are in contact with the floor? And then turn your attention to all the parts that are away from the floor. Maybe you can feel the temperature of the air, the little breeze, the feeling of your clothing or your hair or anything else. And then finally, notice how you're breathing today. Are you breathing more into your upper chest, more down towards your belly, or do you feel it somewhere else? Nice. And then just start with some slow, gentle breaths. Big inhale and an exhale. Keep that going at your own pace. And then stay at your own pace as you let your arms float up on your inhale. They don't have to go all the way up, just as far as feels good to you. And let them rest back down on the exhale, taking the entire inhale up and the entire exhale down. And then let your hands rest on your legs and take your body and start to circle in one direction and go slow. Get curious. Notice any tight spots. Notice if it feels the same side to side. Take one more that direction. Nice. And then switch and go the other way. Notice if that feels different to your body. Good. And then gently come back to center. Draw your spine up tall one more time. Let your chin drop down to your chest. Feel the back of your neck lengthen. And inhale up to neutral. Do that a couple more times. Good. And then turn your head gently side to side, just checking out any tight spots. Maybe notice a little snap, crackle, pop. Good. Nice. And then let's inhale, arms out to the sides. And exhale forward. I take the backs of my hands together, but you could go either way on that. Inhale to open. Exhale. See if you can feel your shoulder blades as you bring your arms back. How they get closer to the spine. Good. One more like that. Let's hold them open. Take your right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. Do a little bend. And if it's available, maybe reach that arm a little farther. And if you like the diagonal modification, reach over your right knee. And we'll come all the way back up. Same thing, other side. We're reaching up first and then over. Yeah, then maybe a little farther. And if you like the diagonal, let your arm drop down. Good. We'll come all the way back up. Nice. While we're here for our hands, this is kind of a funny thing. Take your thumb to your first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, second finger, ring finger, little finger, first finger, little finger, first finger, ring finger, middle finger. Bring your hands together. Bring them in. We're going to open them like a book. Turn them down. Nice. And then same thing, reverse it and open to the sides. Let's do that 2 more times. Bring them together into prayer. Open like a book. Turn your fingers down. Put them back up. Good. Last one. Bring it in. Nice. And open them out. Take your fingers. Find some piano fingers. You could add a little twist to this. And then bring your wrists back to the front. And let's just take some circles. And circle the other way. Nice. Right. Come on over to your belly. So we're going right on down to the mat. Belly to the mat, hands to the sides, legs reach long. You can split your feet and take them a little wide on the mat. Few baby cobras here. Start super small, like barely come up off the mat. Think of shining your heart forward, lengthening your spine. Exhale down. Come up a little farther, maybe a couple millimeters. Notice if you start to crunch into your low back. Put the movement in your upper back. Keep your spine long. And then go ahead and push with your hands. You can come up as far as feels good a couple times. A few little cobra push-ups here. Good. Yeah, then reach your arms out in front of you. We'll reach the left leg up and the right arm up and hold it. Reach your body a little longer. Hang out here. And drop that side down. We'll do the same on the other side. So right leg floats, left arm floats. Good. And drop it down. Bring your forehead to your hands. Let your knees bend and sway. Let's release that. And then bring your arms out to the sides. This time, goalpost arms, cactus arms. Float them up off the floor. Palms are down. Reach them back, palms up. Feel what happens to your shoulder blades. Bring them back to goalpost. And reach them back. And 2 more like that. Good. This time, hold them back. Let your feet float up. Here we are in locust. Hang out here for a couple breaths. Draw your shoulders back. Feel that squeeze in the upper back. Maybe turn your palms down. Nice. Let that go. Forehead to hands. Let your knees bend and sway. And then one more time, reach your arms out in front, your feet behind. Come on up into a super yogi. Swim if you like, Pilates style. If you're swimming, let's inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. 2 more sets. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Nice. Forehead to hands, and this time just rest. Good. Let's bring hands to the sides. Let a knee bend. And we're just going to reach that leg over. You can push with the same side arm. The other arm can kind of reach out straight. Take a little twist here. And float it back down. The other arm goes straight. And we give a little push with the same side arm. Come on back. And come up to all fours. Neutral spine. Good. Let's find a little cat cow here. Go slow because we were just back bendy. So kind of let your back readjust. And then feel free to make that movement a little bigger or add some organic movement. Notice any tight places. See if you can kind of move into those spots. Notice how your body wants to move. Good. And then come on back to center. We're going to walk our spinal balance today. So take your left leg and your right arm out and bring them down. Switch sides. Add some breath to this. Maybe inhale as the arm and leg lifts. Exhale as they lower. If that feels nice. Otherwise, the opposite is good too. We're going to add one more thing to this. When you come up, flex your ankle, point your toes down. Hold this next one. Good. And then just pulse here. We'll pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit on back to child's pose. Remember which leg was stretched behind. Take a moment here to breathe into your back. And then rock yourself forward. Take the other leg back behind. Good. And we'll just start to walk here a few times. Hold with that side leg back. And we'll pulse here. 6. Good. And sit back to child's pose. This time, if you like, walk your hands over to the right. You could stack your left hand on your right hand. Let your left hip be heavy. Kind of lean away from that hand, those reaching arms. And then gently walk yourself over to the other side. Let your right hip be heavy. And come on back to center. One more thing while we're down here on our bellies, on our fronts. Come to all fours, find a nice neutral spine. Spread your fingers wide, bring a little bend to your elbows. Take your right leg back behind you, not going anywhere with it. Without changing your upper body, take your left leg back behind you. Good. Option one is just to hold here. You could also come to your knees or your elbows. Option two is to lift your right leg, rock yourself back, rock yourself forward, put that leg down, other leg up, rock it back, rock it forward, put it down, or up, back, forward, and down, up, back, forward, and down. One more like that on each side. And send your hips up to a downward dog. Go slow, go slow. Pressing with the hands. Maybe walk your legs a little. Let your hips sway. And then walk your hands to your feet. Come into a forward fold. Go slow. Hands could be on thighs. Head can be below your heart, or you can bring it up. That feels better to you. Let your knees bend a whole bunch and roll all the way up. Good. Let's bring shoulders back. Okay. Let's open to cactus. Good. As you release that, let your back round. You can come down as far into chair as you want. I'm just going to move these a little bit. Open, lift your heart. Exhale the chair. Let's do 3 more like that. Good. Next time your arms come up, leave them there. Good. Reach your right arm down, left arm to the sky. We'll take another bend. Yeah, you could bring your gaze to the ground if that feels nice. You could also send it to the ceiling if that feels better, or you can keep it at that neutral place. As you come up, lay your hand on your head. We're not pulling, we're just giving the weight of the hand to the head. Nice. And then switch sides. Good. Again, you could look down. Could keep it center. Could look up. And then as you come up, let your hand rest on your head. And let that go. All right. Let's do a few spine roll downs. Okay. So we're going to stand up really tall. Drop the chin towards your chest. And then imagine one vertebrae at a time peeling off the wall behind you. You can slide your arms down your legs, go down as far as feels right to you. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale it up just the same way. One vertebrae at a time, knees as bent as you like. When you get to the top, roll your shoulders back. And I'll do it 2 more times. So big inhale. Exhale over. Good. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale it up. Shoulders back. Last one. Inhale. Exhale over. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale up. Shoulders back. Nice. Step your feet wide. Something a little bit different today. You could also put your hands on your thighs or on the floor. Option to take arms out to the side. And we're going to forward fold down to where our backs are parallel to the floor, or maybe not that far. A little bend in the knees. Inhale when you get parallel. Exhale yourself up. Good. 2 more like that. A big inhale. Exhale over. Inhale here. Exhale up. Last one. Inhale. And And exhale up. This time bringing hands behind your back. You could lace them if that feels good, or just reach them back, draw your shoulders back, lift your heart. Option to drop this forward. Check in with your shoulders. Your shoulders may have come farther away from your back, or your hands may have come farther away from your back. See if you can keep them there as you come up. Nice. Let's take toes out, heels in, arms to the sides. Sink it down. Good. And we're just going to take some bends here side to side. Nice. And now bring your hands heart center. Walk your feet. Yeah. Shine your heart forward. Reach the crown of your head to the sky. And if you like exactly that, come to toes on both sides. You could stay right here, or you could come to cactus arms. Or maybe you keep those legs and catch some raindrops. Good. Nice options. Bring your hands heart center, drop your heels. We'll come all the way up and just shake it out. All right. Let's come to the top of the mat. We'll flow a little bit here. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Step yourself back to a nice plank. Your choice. You can drop halfway or all the way down to the mat. Come to up dog or baby cobra. Big sigh takes us to downward dog. Float your left leg up. Step it forward between your hands. Come to warrior one today. Good. Check in with your shoulders. Mine did this. Anybody else? Drop your shoulder blades down your back. Bring the crown of your head forward. Reach your arms back. All the way up. Good. One more like that. This time we're coming all the way to warrior two. Do what you need to do with that back leg to make that happen. Sink your shoulder blades. Take your front hand to the sky. We know this one. Elbow to knee. Swing your other hand across the horizon. Maybe when you come up, straighten your front leg. Come into a revolved triangle. And then sink it back to warrior two. Make it flowy. Good. Let's come back to warrior two. Hang out right here. Reach forward as far as you can go. And then let your front leg straight and then take you to triangle. Good. We're going to move our triangle a few times. So a big inhale up and back. Take front hand to the sky. All the way back down. Come up. Good. One more like that. This time, let your front knee bend. Come back through warrior two. Step on back to plank. A big inhale here. Exhale takes us halfway or all the way down. Inhale up, dog or baby cobra. Beautiful. Exhale, down dog. Float your right leg up. Step forward between your hands. Come to warrior one. Good. Sink it down a little bit. Check in with your shoulders. Drop those shoulder blades. We'll reach the crown of the head forward. Inhale up. This one takes us to warrior two. Check in with your back leg, little bend in that back knee. Drop your shoulder blades. Front hand comes to the sky. Nice. Front elbow to the knee. Take your other hand across the horizon. Get a little flowy with this. Make it yours, right? Do what feels good. Let's do one more like that. And then come to warrior two on this next one. Good. We'll sink it down a little bit. Check in. Reach forward till you can't go any farther. Straighten that front leg. Find yourself a triangle. Beautiful. Keep your triangle legs. Rotate up. Do this 3 times. And down. And come back to warrior two. Nice. Cartwheel down, frame your foot. Hang out and plank this time. A bunch of options here. You could come to your knees, you could come to your elbows, you could stay in a forward plank. You could step your right arm forward, right hand forward and come to your right side. Take a side plank. All good options. If you like that fancy side plank, if you like to lift your top leg, bend your bottom leg, or anything else, go ahead and do that. Nice. Let's unwind out of that. Sit on back to child's pose. We'll come back to it for the other side. This time, reach your hips a little bit farther. Maybe take your fingers and walk them out a little farther. Nice back stretch here. And then rock yourself back to plank. All those options. Knees, elbows, belly, or take a side plank to the other side. We'll just hold it here for a few breaths. Any of those fancy options are good. Good. Yeah, come on out of that. Let's sit back to child's pose one more time. Let your hips be extra heavy this time. If your forehead touches the floor, it might feel nice to turn it side to side. And then let's come all the way up. Let's come to kneeling. Something a little different today. So if you take one leg out to the side, open your arms wide, we can move into stargazer and rotate up to gate latch. Let's do that a few times. Nice. This time the hand stays down. This hand could come to your head, your hip, or wherever feels nice. And we're going to take that side leg up. A little Pilates for you here. Make sure your bottom leg, that supporting leg, is comfortable. Do what you need to do. We're going to take this top leg and kick it to the front and pull it to the back. So it's 2 pulses front. Nice smooth flow back today. Kick 2. Good. How about 2 more? Nice. Take a side, a diagonal child's pose. So let your hips sink over to the side. And then let's set that up on the other side. Good. I'll drop down into stargazer and up into gate latch. Nice. This time the arm stays down. You can do what you like with the other arm. Do what you like with this bottom leg. Float that leg up. And we'll kick 2 to the front and pull it to the back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And the diagonal child's pose, if that felt nice on the other side. And come on back to center. Let's come to sitting, both legs out long to start. Let our wrists go a little bit. Maybe you shake them out. And reach your arms to the sky. And then drop it forward. Just a seated forward fold. And we'll come all the way up. Well, let's do one more like that. Good. And we'll come all the way up. Bring your hands by your sides. You could put your fingertips pointing at your toes. You could take your fingertips to the side. If you turn them backward, notice that it can make you lock out your elbows. So find a position that doesn't make you lock your elbows out. Bring your feet to the mat and we'll press up into tabletop, reverse tabletop. Just an option. Good. Let's swing that back down. Release the wrists, take a little break. Some other options, and you can come right back to that reverse tabletop. But if you like reverse plank and take the legs long, do the same thing and come back up to your reverse tabletop or your reverse plank or something else. Good. Let's drop it back down. Yeah, and then take your feet wide. Last was just Halloween. So we had a Halloween class. We made up a new yoga pose. So shake them out. First, just get really, shake all of that out. Do some piano fingers. Okay. And we call this one broken doll. So if you take your left hand and put it inside your left leg, take your right hand over in a way that feels good to you. And then we're just going to come up, go to the other side. Up. Check in with your palms. See if you can get them to point forward. Yeah. How about 4 more? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. When you come back up, it feels good. Leave your legs there. Bring your hands forward. Lace them. Notice which finger's on top. Turn them inside out. Give them a push. Good. Turn them over. Check out that finger thing. Switch them so the other finger's on top. Turn them inside out. That might feel weird. Yep. Good. And let that go. All right. Let's bring left leg in front. Right leg comes in close. It could also cross over, your choice. We're going to take an open twist first. So we're going to twist both ways. Just kind of check it out and see which one feels nice to you. Yep. Check the other way. Good. And come on back to center. Just switch legs. Cross it over if you like. Take that first twist. Yeah, and then a nice twist the other way. And come on back to center. All right. Do a little bit of rolling here. It's optional. You don't have to roll. You could come up. We're going to cross ankles today, though. So with crossed ankles, bring your arms outside your legs. You could just hold them there, or you could come up and grab the feet, right? And you could stay right here. Make sure you've got plenty of space behind you in case you do want to roll this. If you stay here, just switch them. Just hold it and switch. If you want to roll it, we're going to roll back, switch them, roll up and balance. Maybe. Do a few of those if that feels good to your back. Notice that there's no need to push your head back to get into it, tucking your chin and just leaning. We'll take you right back there. Good. One more. Nice. Go ahead and keep your legs crossed if that feels good and just walk your hands out in front. You could also take them out straight. We're just going to walk out a little bit, get a nice back stretch here. Hang out here for a couple breaths. And then walk it back up. Bring those feet in front of you, a little bit more for just a roll down for the core. Arms reaching out. Rock it back to a place that's a little bit hard to hold, just a little bit. We'll come all the way up and reach. Take it just a little bit farther than that. Beautiful. Scooping out the belly, engaging those lower abs. All the way up, maybe a little farther. Good. Take it back to that place that's pretty challenging to hold. You decide where that is. Stay here for a breath. Next exhale takes us back to the mat. Let's reach arms and legs. And then draw your knees into your chest. And just roll it side to side. Good. Let's bring our feet to the floor. We're going to roll up in a few bridges and then hold the last one, maybe with some kicks. So we'll roll up one vertebrae at a time. Reach your knees away from your face. Maybe bring a little sensation to the fronts of your hips. Roll it back down one vertebrae at a time. One more time, we'll roll it up and down. So come all the way up. And take it down. Nice. This last time, go ahead and hold it at the top. Hands come to the mats if they're not already there. Option to take your right leg to the sky. Flex the ankle. We're not going to kick it today. We're just going to circle that ankle out while we're holding here. And in fact, if you want a little challenge, take your hands to the sky and circle them too, because why not? Good. And go ahead and put your arms down. Bring your leg down. Switch sides. Other leg goes to the sky. Feel free to circle that ankle. Option to add the wrists. There's a lot going on. Good. And bring your hands back to the mat. Bring that leg down, but keep your hips up. Reach your knees away from your face one more time. And then slowly lower down to the mat. Take both knees into your chest. You could stay right here. You could rock it. You could come into happy baby if that's a yoga shape that you like. You could rock that happy baby. Good. If there's other upside down shapes that you like, if you're a shoulder stand person or a plow person or legs up the wall, feel free to do those. Good. And then bring your legs back down. We're going to end with a twist today. If you take your right leg across your left leg, arms out wide, palms down or up, we're going to take our right foot first to the floor. So we're going to drop our right foot over to the left, go slow and just see how it is. Maybe we get there, maybe we don't. So there's an option for a twist. Another option is to bring legs up and drop it the other way so that right knee comes toward the floor. In that case, that right foot's kind of pulling on our left leg. It's maybe a little bit more intense. So go slow, see if you like it. And then we'll come back to center. Let that go. Bring your left foot up. We'll go to the foot side first. So take your left foot down toward the floor, twisting over to the right. This side might feel entirely different. And then if you like, try it out on the other side. Taking our left knee side to the floor. The left foot is kind of pulling that right knee across. And then come on back to center. Come into constructive rest. Just notice if there's anything else you're needing. Maybe a knee sway would feel good. But otherwise, make your way to Shavasana or constructive rest, or even sitting, and just allow your body to be heavy. We did a bunch of things. Just notice how they landed in your body. Notice if there's any places where you're holding tension. See if you can imagine exhaling that out with each breath, just letting it flow away. Maybe even lengthen your exhale to give it a little extra time to flow out. Or maybe a few sighing exhales. Inhale through the nose. Big sigh. Do a few of those. And just take a moment to notice how you feel. Yeah, and then bring a little gentle movement to your body. Notice how your body wants to move, how it wants to get up from this position. When you're ready, you could turn on one side. Some people just pop right up. That works too. And then make your way to sitting. Nice. All right. May we dwell in safety. May we be happy and healthy. May we be at peace. Namaste. Thank you.